And we are following up with water experts, state and federal officials after President Donald Trump said the U.S. military came into California last night and, quote, turned on the water.
KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us in the studio right now. So, Ashley, you've been making calls all day to figure out exactly what happened. So what have you learned?
Well, Andrea and Lisa, we've been trying to get the facts for you on this, but we still don't know officially. The White House and the Trump administration and officials there still have not responded to our request to understand what exactly the president was referring to last night. So here's a look at his post. On his Truth Social account, he wrote, quote, "The United States military just entered the great state of California and, under emergency powers, turned on the water flowing abundantly from the Pacific Northwest and beyond. The days of putting a fake environmental argument over the people are over. Enjoy the water, California." Several experts we talked to today said the president was referring to this federal water pumping plant in Tracy, which Live Copter 3 flew over this afternoon. We spoke with David Guy, who is the president of the Northern California Water Association, who told us that it was his understanding that the federal water pumps there at the Jones pumping plant specifically, that's what that plant is called in Tracy, those pumps were down for several days. He said this was for routine maintenance. Now the systems are now back up and running. Governor Newsom's Department of Water Resources also said this was the case. Here's what the governor had to say about this today.
The federal government was doing maintenance on their system. It's a maintenance that is well coordinated with the State Water Project that does not end pumping. It just shifts some of the responsibility. That process ended on the 24th. Takes a few days to get the pumps back to 100%. I think perhaps that was what they were celebrating and reflecting on last night.
Now, we did see President Trump's new DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, posted on X that some of its members visited the pumps and got federally pumped water flowing. Again, we have reached out repeatedly to the Bureau of Reclamation, but we're still waiting to hear back again from the Trump administration for anything official. Again, this is a federal site, so the state can say what may have happened, but we still need to hear it from federal officials.
Yeah, absolutely, to confirm it, right? So what about the claim about the military coming into this state? Have you learned anything about that?
No one seems to know how the military showed up in the president's claim yet. The California Department of Water Resources denied that claim that the military came into California to do this work. Now, within the last hour, California U.S. Senator Alex Padilla sent a letter to the Department of Defense demanding answers on the president's claims on the use of military for this work, and as well as those claims that he used emergency powers for this. The White House has said the Army Corps of Engineers has been in California, but that's to help with the disaster recovery in Los Angeles. Again, still some details here that we're trying to flesh out, and no one has really any definitive answer at this moment.
All right. Well, I know you'll keep looking into it and keep us posted when you do get those answers.
Yeah.
Ashley, thank you.